I need some ammo.
What's up, y'all? This is Mixed by Ammo. I'm back with a quick tutorial about how to EQ vocals. I got a little joint I've been working on right here called Set You Free. I'm gonna let y'all hear it real quick. Hold on.
When I get you on your neck, babe, I know you feel some way, feel some way. You so sexy to me, gripping on your thighs, wanna know what's in between. I wanna take you there, sit on my pillow, mama, don't wanna come off air.
Okay, so that I showed y'all like how it sounds without any EQ. Well, it's got EQ on the my sub mix, but and a little EQ going into Pro Tools, but this is like the main EQ I use like on the direct chain. So how I go about like shaping the vocal, the first thing I would do is go to the low band, and this is really high pass filter and the low pass filter. High pass is the low end. That's what's crazy. High pass is the low end. Low pass is the high end. So high pass right here at the low end. I cut my vocals to about like 60, no more than 70. Like if the vocals are like real, like just boomy, I may go with a different type of approach. But well, my shit keeps fucking up. But nah, I cut. I do a high pass up to like 70 or 65 is really the sweet spot. But I cut right there, and then I use on two. I use a bail dip in the mid. This is kind of like the low mid section, and I dip around maybe like, yeah, look, like 167 hertz, like right here, like in the hundred and like to 150 and to 170, and I do like I do maybe like a 4 dB dip, and that just like takes out all the boominess out of the vocal. You know what I'm saying? All the unnecessary stuff. And then I go do another bell dip in the around this area, around 380 hertz to 400 hertz. You can even go right here, yeah, 380 to 400. And that also takes out some muddiness. And I do also, these are like I don't go more than 4 dB dipping down. And what I mean by 4 dB is like this gain right here. This is the dip. This is the how much you're taking out of the EQ. So I go like 4, maybe 4. I don't go more than 5. No more than I changed my mind. I don't go no more than like 6. This really like 5 is the sweet spot, but like around this area, and then I do another. I don't know. I take my 4. This is and then I also like move around this area and just like maintain it, just dip it just a little bit around around 850 to 870 hertz. I only do like a 0.5 dip a little bit, just for a little bit of boxiness, just in case you got boxiness. And then what I do right here is I take it and I don't really mess with like, because I don't really have boxy vocals, or high frequency problems. So the surgery is going like in the 2 and 3 band, and then the one high pass filter, which is taking off all the low end and taking out that boxy feeling and that muddy feeling. Like these are like 1, 2, and 3 is like the muddiest spots in your vocals. You see what I'm saying? So you have to do a heavy dip in those sections. And then I just I boost just a little bit, like maybe like 1 to 2 dB at the high frequencies, just a little bit, not a lot, because if you're doing like this, bro, you gonna have to do something else. Like mixing is just slight movements. Like I would dip like maybe 2 dB of gain if my vocal is like dull or whatever, but I don't do more than 2. But I go like right at the 5,000 hertz and just 5,000 to 6,000 hertz and just boost it a little bit, just to give it that shine. And that's how I EQ like on my main chain. Like that's how you EQ vocals. Now, if you want to get a little bit more surgical and you're like, man, that didn't work, bro. Don't do one surgical EQ on don't try to take everything out right then and there. Go do a sub mix chain and put another EQ. And the other EQ that I use is the Fab Filter. And I go in and do a lot of more surgery when it comes to EQ and vocals. And this just helps like build, not build, but carve out certain things that you like really hearing. So yeah, like what I'm doing right here is I'm just taking out a little bit, dipping. I'm not dipping more than like 3 dB on this stuff. Well, no more than 4 dB on this stuff, and it really just gets to sounding like that, like this right here. Hold
on. When I get you on your neck, babe, I know you feel some way.
I know it sounds a lot different than it sounded when I didn't have that on there, right?
When I get you on your neck, babe, I know you feel some way.
So adding that little carve, it kind of like, it's instruments and stuff in the instrumental, so you have to carve around and carve vocals into like what you need it for. So yeah, that's just a quick video. I hope this helped y'all out, man. I know I'm kind of like not really good at explaining for real, but I hope that just gave y'all like an insight of like how to like go about EQing and subtractive EQ. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Thanks.